Good morning, Bryce. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Yesterday, the weather was pretty nasty, but today we still have the clouds, but the rain has finally moved out. It's cold though. Temperatures in the 30s this morning. It's going to be a early week chill, and then we're going to see some more showers possible by tomorrow. And then it's going to be a wet weekend ahead. So as we take a look at the radar, here's that system that brought us all that rain last night, now moving into the Carolinas and the mid-Atlantic. We're clearing out, but the clouds are here to stay for much of the day. We may see some peaks of sunshine a little bit later on, but for the most part, not going to see all that much sun today. You can see that rain now exiting frame. We're looking good for the rest of the day into the first half of your Tuesday. And as for our rain amounts, they were pretty impressive. We had anywhere from 1 to 2 inches in this swath from Tallahatchie down into Washington counties. And this green area right here across much of the central and northern half of the state, anywhere from 2 to 3 inches. So we had a lot of ponding on the roadways. A lot of rain fell in a relatively short amount of time. So a good thing that that is over and we can start to dry out a little bit. But for temperatures, that cold front has brought much colder air into the entire delta. From Tunica all the way down to Greenville, we're in the mid to upper 30s. That's the case for much of Arkansas. Little Rock pretty close to freezing. Lower 40s along I-20 from Vicksburg to Meridian. So again, it's a cold start for the entire northern half of the state. And the winds are quite blustery as well. We're blowing anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour, 17 miles right now into Cleveland, 13 in Greenwood, 15 in Jackson. So again, those winds will continue for much of the day. And when you add in that wind, it feels a lot colder out there. Our wind chill values in the upper 20s in Cleveland, right around freezing from Greenwood to Belzona down into Jackson, all the way to Batesville. So again, you add in that wind, it bites right through any of that thin material. So be sure to grab your heavy jacket and a warm beverage as you head out the door today. But again, temperatures aren't going to warm all that much. We're going to be in the mid to maybe even lower 40s today. It is going to be dry, but the clouds keeping us cool. And again, the winds are going to be blustery pretty much all day. But by tonight, they start to die down. That's going to allow temperatures to really sink into the upper 20s. It's going to be below freezing really north of Jackson. And look at that. We're going to be in the down to the Gulf Coast. So this is some pretty serious cold air. And as we go into tomorrow, we're going to have a warm front inching north. That's going to allow some slightly warmer air to move in. So we're going to have rain showers opposed to any wintry weather here across much of Mississippi. However, there could be a little bit of snow mixed in into the Little Rock area as temperatures will be a little bit colder. But again, this is going to be mainly a rain event for us Tuesday night. And again, this isn't going to be a big deal. No severe weather expected in our area, and we're really not going to see very high rainfall amounts, especially considering what we had on Sunday where we've seen upwards of 2 to 3 inches. So it's not going to be as much rain. And by Wednesday morning, this is going to quickly move off to the east. And then another shot of reinforcing cold air settles back in, which means the cool temperatures are going to persist. So as we take a look at our rainfall amounts through the end of the week, potentially anywhere from about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and that includes what's coming a little bit later this weekend. So nothing too incredible, but as we move ahead over the next 6 to 10 days, we will remain in an active pattern across much of the mid-south into the southeast, which means we'll likely see rain every 3 to 4 days. And that looks to be the pattern at least through the next little bit. And as for our temperature trend, well, we will be back to near average heading into Friday and Saturday, but look through Thursday, we're only going to be in the mid to upper 40s. So it is going to be cold, especially in the morning, where some mornings we may start into the 20s. So again, a cold week ahead, and today will be no exception. We're looking at 44, gradual clearing. Again, we could see a couple of peaks of sunshine, but don't expect too much in the way of sun. Area wide, we're looking at low to mid 40s, about 10 degrees above average. Tonight, though, that's when temperatures really drop. Upper 20s, partly cloudy, widespread frost expected, and it's going to be below freezing from Batesville to Chula to Hollandale, all the way to McGee. So again, definitely going to need that jacket again tomorrow. We're only going to warm into the upper 40s, increasing clouds, some showers late, mainly after the sun sets. And as for our next 7 days, we could have a lingering shower Wednesday, but really Wednesday through Friday are looking to be our best days, although it's going to be pretty chilly. And then by this weekend, we warm slightly with the rain returning. So again, Bryce, I don't know about you, I'm just glad to see the rain go, but it's going to be right back tomorrow night.